Hi, it's me, Robert America. I'm here to inform you about a disturbing trend you might have heard about. It's called eyelash shaving. Alpha males are having their eyelashes shaved completely off. They're looking for that stubby eyelash look. Nothing says I'm a virile man like having the stubby eyelashes. Having the stubby eyelashes says I could have an eye patch if I were a little more twitchy. If anyone happened to be a spy, they would instantly know that the alpha male eyeballs are now vulnerable. Anything could drip down into their eyes, and there's nothing standing in the way to prevent it. Who knows what foreign objects could get lodged in an eyeball? Where I come from, Cleveland, Ohio, no one would ever think about shaving off their eyelashes. They grow there for a reason. This has been Robert America from the world of facts, and definitely not spies.
Robert America here. I'm coming to you on a very dark day. It's the day when they run the Kentucky Derby. Now, this Kentucky Derby, which takes place in a very secret location, it's the darkest day of the year for the horse population, because their human masters force them to compete against each other and run the fastest. And the slowest horses get made into the dinner. You see, Derby is an old English word that means dinner. When you are attending the Kentucky Derby, think in your head, Kentucky dinner. And what's on the menu? Slow horse! These horses train their entire lives to try to run the fastest. If you win, it's riches and living the best life you can as a horse. Transformation into a unicorn. When I find out where Kentucky is, mark my words, a secret army from over the seas will find you and will shut down your horsey torture factory. And that's a promise from me, Robert America, or I'm not from Cleveland, Ohio, which I clearly am.
Today is Cinco de Mayo, which commemorates a great military victory over Maya Rudolph. Now, why were we involved in a war against Maya Rudolph? Nobody knows for sure. Who remembers how these things start? Specifically, Cinco de Mayo refers to the time when Maya Rudolph was in a boat, and we got lucky here in the United States and we sank the boat. It's as simple as that. So how do we commemorate this victory? Me personally, Maya Rudolph is invited to my house to have some nachos and bananas. Why bananas? Well, everybody should have a banana every day. The days of war with Maya are long past, and now we are all at peace, as we should be. Those were dark days. You don't want to be at war with someone who could mentally devastate you. Maya's mind works faster than a windmill on a gusty day. The number of devastations that came from her lips back in those days of the war, some of us are still recovering and some of us will never recover. So that's why we have this day, to commemorate the war and remind ourselves, never again. War with Maya Rudolph.
Hello and good day. It's me, Robert America. I come to you with a news. Hey, did you hear this thing about the power going out in Spain and Portugal? That's a surprise to me because I didn't even know Spain and Portugal was a thing. And now there's no power there for unknown reasons? Now, if you listen to experts, they say that this is a sort of a thing called induced atmospheric vibration. It's where temperatures make the power lines wiggle or something, I don't know. Apparently all the public transportation got stopped, which is the opposite of what public transportation is supposed to do. It also made hospitals suspend routine operations. And if you're anything like a hospital, you know how important routine operations can be. That's most of the operations that I have. They're all routine. An energy company in Portugal, they said that extreme temperature variations cause anomalous oscillations in the very high voltage lines. Now, if you understand all that, then I've got a bridge to sell you. But bad news, the bridge has got no electricity right now because of extreme temperature variations. The important thing is, this could happen anywhere. Your power lines. Look out of the window right now and see if your power lines are oscillating at all. If they're oscillating, make sure you call me, Robert America, because I will come and take advantage of the situation. I mean, help you. I think the important thing to remember is the power outages were completely natural and not because of any unknown enemy. That's all I've got to say for now. I'll talk to you next time. Robert America signing off.
Hello to my friends and subscribers. It is me, your very good pal, Robert America. I'm coming to you on the first day of May. It's May Day everywhere. Now, if you're anything like me, when the May Day comes, you put flowers on the homes of your friends. That way, when you're drunk later in the day, you know which places are safe for you to crash out at. And you also know the places, I don't know, if an enemy ever comes storming through the city, they know which houses to get. You avoid the ones with the flowers. May Day is a very important day where I come from, Cleveland, Ohio. May Day is the most important day of the year. That's why they call it May the 1st. Did you know that every month has a first day, but the one of May is one of the most important? It's in the top 12 for sure. Did you know that the coming of May the 1st was foretold by the great prophet called Justin Timberlake? Justin tells everyone, no matter where he goes, that May is coming. And sure enough, every year, as if it is the work of a clock, May comes directly after April has finished breathing its last breath. Here comes May, smack out of nowhere. How did you know, Justin? What information are you getting ahead of time? And will you share with the rest of us? Once May is over, what's coming next, Justin? You gotta tell us what's coming. We deserve to know. And I'm just asking just because I'm curious. I'm a curious citizen. I'm not a spy or anything. I'm just wanting to know what comes after May, Justin. What comes